Then the feet, see how the feet are like spheres? They're supposed to be like flat on the bottom like this. And the shape looks a bit weird too, so yeah, I'm not sure why Kate Moss was wearing a replica Birkin. She's got connections in the fashion industry. I'm sure she'd easily get a Birkin, guys. Like, so, I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So I know the topic that's very controversial is replica bags, fake bags, but what I've noticed is I sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes I see celebrities wearing bags that look a little bit questionable, and I'm not saying specifically if I think they're fake, for I know they could be custom orders or some sort of thing for these celebrities. But why is it that a celebrity would wear a non-authentic bag when they can most certainly afford to buy the real thing? Well, I honestly don't know, you guys, so I wanted to share with you photos of celebrities that have been photographed with fake bags. Now, I don't know if they are fake bags, guys. It's, this is just something that from my handbag collector's eye, when I look at them, I think something about them looks a bit off. So firstly, I wanted to discuss Miley Cyrus. Now this is young Miley Cyrus wearing this Alma bag. Miley admits that this is a fake bag, actually. She posted this on Instagram a very long time ago, obviously, and she's sporting an Alma PM from Louis Vuitton. Now, what is the clear indicator that this is not real? Well, you can see the shape of the bag is a little bit more squat compared to the usual Alma, which is more of a dome shape. Also, the monogram logos look a little bit different to the regular monogram logos. You can also see that there is something a little bit different about the handles. But yes, it does look a bit vintage, like she's had it for a few years. And yeah, I guess because she's young, obviously if you're, if you're a kid, you're not going to be using all your money to buy designer bags. I mean, even though Miley she's been working from a young age, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. What do you guys think about kids wearing designer bags? It's probably a controversial topic, but I know even I see a lot of people who are into designer bags are more likely going to buy a replica designer bag for their kid as opposed to the real thing, because obviously it just seems like something that an adult would do, buying a real bag. But I don't know. Anyways, I'm not really for fakes altogether, just because they can trick people on the secondhand market. So I don't support fakes at all, to be honest, but I don't judge people who wear them. Next photo is this picture of Britney Spears. Now, this again is an older photo of her in the early 2000s, and the paparazzi took a photo of her looking back in her car, limousine, or whatever car she was in, and she had in the back seat a replica Louis Vuitton bag. Now, what makes me think this is a replica, guys, is the color of the rainbow monogram is a little bit off compared to the authentic multicolor. Now, whether this was a prop or maybe she was doing some sort of a campaign, or I don't know, guys, but I know in Hollywood or sometimes in movies that they use replica bags instead of investing into real bags because it's just a lot cheaper to get a replica. So maybe she was doing some sort of thing with this bag for work. I'm not too sure. Or maybe she bought a replica bag, but definitely Britney Spears, there's no way that she couldn't afford a real Louis Vuitton bag. So yeah, just interesting to see she was photographed with this bag, and I don't really know the context of why this bag is in the back seat. Maybe it doesn't even belong to her. But it was common actually to see a lot of different celebrities wearing fake multicolor back in the early 2000s when it was big, which is, I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they weren't aware that it was not real. Maybe their stylist gave it to them and they didn't know it was not a real bag. Example is Nicole Richie, who was photographed with another replica Louis Vuitton bag. Again, Nicole Richie was very famous. She has a famous father, and she was just, born into stardom, I guess. She's also wearing a replica Louis Vuitton Speedy, just like Britney Spears. Now, whether this was just, maybe it was given to her stylist, by her stylist, and they didn't know. But you can see this is clearly not real. I mean, if you look at the coloring, even the way that the handles are, the proportions are completely different to this is actually a very bad fake. So yeah, I don't know, very interesting, right? And then even Paris Hilton and Nikki Hilton were photographed a few times with this Louis Vuitton Papillon multicolor bag. Now, I thought when I first saw this photo, I thought maybe it was produced for her because, you know, she's obviously very wealthy and famous. Maybe Louis Vuitton did like a special order for the sisters. But when looking up on the monogram, I feel like the colors don't look authentic. Like, it's like a pastel LV monogram. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but do you think that this is not real? Because I don't know why Paris Hilton would wear a replica bag. Like, maybe it was like literally the case that she got given it for free. Maybe she doesn't know. Like, I'm not sure. I'm sure she would know because she's been photographed with authentic Louis Vuitton bags many times. Like, she has a lot of pieces from the Murakami collection. But yeah, I guess actually if Louis Vuitton did invent this, it would be really cute. They did do this style in the Cherry Blossom collection and it came in 3 colors. And Paris Hilton has been photographed with that as well. And I believe that one is authentic, but this one looks a little bit questionable, right? So yeah, interesting. Another celebrity that's been photographed with questionable Louis Vuitton is Kendall Jenner with this bum bag. Now, looking up at this monogram, guys, the finishing, the patch in the front, something about it looks very dodgy. Now, I think this was covered in another article. It could have been Purse Pop. I'll put the name below, but they were questioning whether this could be something that was a part of the era when Louis Vuitton was licensed to the French company. This is something that I'm not that I haven't done a lot of research on, but I think there was a period where Louis Vuitton had a license with the French company, and that basically means that this department store could use Louis Vuitton's logos on their bags, and they created a whole different line of bags that were under them, but it was just a license, and then the license ended. It's kind of like when Burberry had a license with Japan and they made a brand called Burberry Blue. That wasn't actually a part of Burberry, it was just a license, which is why it goes for very low prices on the secondhand market. But yeah, so there was some speculation whether this could be a part of that French company license, but I don't think it is, guys. I think this is just straight up a fake bag. And yeah, I don't know why Kendall Jenner would be with the fake bag. Maybe it was literally she couldn't find a Louis Vuitton bum bag that was a cute design, because I mean they did have the bum bag from a few years ago, but in terms of the mini bum bags, they've never really released one that was this kind of cutesy shape. Maybe in like now the last few years they've released quite a few bum bags, but maybe she just thought, yeah, this is actually a cute design. And you know, the thing about fake bags actually sometimes, guys, they produce the designs that were never even invented. And sometimes they can come up with some interesting ideas, right? So, yes, I'm not sure whether she was aware that this is fake. Maybe she didn't even know, but maybe it's intentional. I have no idea. And then this was one that actually confused me quite a lot. This is Kate Moss with a Birkin, and it's actually said to be not real. Now, I found this out from... It was on Instagram. I saw the photo, which this is actually the photo that inspired me to do this video. It was posted by Club Hermes and the .hermes.archives. Kate Moss wearing a replica Birkin, and she's actually got a little bag charm on it, which really looks really cute. Now, I believe this photo would have been, it's from 2002, so yeah, it's over 20 years ago. What makes this Birkin look a bit strange is the metal plate at the front is too square. Like, this is supposed to be more rectangle, right? But you can see that this is like a full square. Then the feet, see how the feet are like spheres? They're supposed to be like flat on the bottom like this. And the shape looks a bit weird too. So yeah, I'm not sure why Kate Moss was wearing a replica Birkin. She's got connections in the fashion industry. I'm sure she'd easily get a Birkin, guys. Like, so I don't know. Maybe it was that hard to get a Birkin back then even. I'm not too sure, because I mean, even in Sex and the City, I mean, there's that famous episode where Samantha was trying to get that red Birkin. Now, I believe that Birkin was real, but then I know in Sex and the City they sometimes did use fake bags too. Like Sarah Jessica Parker said that they used a fake blue Birkin in one of the episodes, which is interesting. So maybe it's like was kind of cool to wear a fake Birkin. I have no idea. It kind of confused me, to be honest. Like, why would Kate Moss wear a fake bag? Like, there you go, you guys. So anyway, surprised me, but even if you've got all the cash and the, you know, the connections in the industry, still, some people choose the fake bag. Or maybe they just don't know. Maybe they don't know. Maybe it was just given to her again by her stylist or something like that. So guys, do you think that these bags are real or what? Or do you think that my speculations are correct? Because it's, yeah, interesting. Why do you think that celebrities wear fake bags? Because I think if I was a celebrity with all that money, guys, definitely wouldn't buy. I mean, I'm not even a celebrity and I don't buy fake bags now. So definitely it wouldn't change if I was a celebrity. But yeah, I don't know why they would. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So anyways, I just wanted to share that today. And thanks for watching my video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye!